feel alive and renewed. Been waiting so long just to get in the mood. I've been waiting for days, searched all kind of ways just to do what I do. I feel alive and renewed.
Hey, what's up? These guys are doing a hard stare, not sure what's going on, but welcome to the motherfucking Lab Boys podcast. This is episode 23. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sorry that we missed you. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. It's mostly my fault. I've been doing a lot of shows and doing a lot of different music.
Busy. That's how you low-key stunt on somebody. Hey. I'm sorry, guys. I've been busy making moves, shaking hands, doing what it does, baby.
Duckets.
Ooh. I'm a little Beyonce. I do it like Beyonce. Anyways, but we are really happy to be back. This is episode 23. We're going to film 2 more episodes, get to episode 25, and then take a 2-week break and be back for season 2.
We out.
Krishan, what is season 2 going to hold for these mothers?
Season 2, it's gonna be way more lit.
Yep, it's going to be a lot more lit. Expect to see us outside of this table and in the world interacting with motherfuckers like
y'all ready for that?
Season 2 is gonna be fucking lit.
I don't think they're ready for that.
I'm really excited for this podcast. A lot to talk about. My name is Alwa Gordon. I rep that 88 over everything. That is everything, every single day. Check your calendar. I'm here with
Casablanca K, Sheezy, Don Weezy, baby.
Hey, Anaconda K. I'm also here with
that full days. Or, y'all know me for Emmanuel.
Hey,
I like that, man. I like. Ow, what the hell?
Yeah, this is E-Man Days.
What's up, dog?
What is it?
Electrifying.
So for those of you who can't see, E-Man has one of those handy dandy ring bottle poppers, which officially means that you know what it means. So
we drink too much.
You know what I'm gonna say, right? Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Leaving me out.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us. Episode 23. Before we jump into topics, what the fuck have you guys been up to?
Yo, man.
I feel like we haven't checked in.
Yeah, we haven't, dude.
You know, man. I've been. I've been doing a lot of things. Taking a lot of walks, watching a lot.
Nah, real shit, man. What you really been up to these past couple of weeks?
I know. I wasn't lying. I literally went on a walk the other day, and it felt nice, dude. Like, I feel like we don't give enough credit to walking.
Yeah.
And it sounds funny, but I literally walked hella far.
Nice.
I walked hella far, had headphones in.
Feels good when you reach
And you know what? We
destination.
always talk, like, living in Santa Cruz, we always talk about the beach and shit, but we don't never go to the beach.
I went to the beach this weekend.
Yeah, that's your fault.
It was lit.
Look, so
Sounds like a
I'm
personal
saying,
problem to me.
we take it for granted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got cousins in all over the world, stunned.
Calm down.
And they don't have the beach. So, if you have the beach where you live, give it a nice hug and
Appreciate
tell
that
them you
shit.
love them, because you never know what you got till it's
You never
gone.
know.
That's what's up, dog. What you been up to, man?
Hey, same thing, full taking walks. No, I'm just kidding. Just doing a lot of thinking lately, you know?
Man, that sounds stupid as
Yo,
fuck.
man, what the fuck? I didn't ask for a cookie cutter fucking response. I really want to know what the fuck you guys been up to.
We're just introspective these days,
Yeah,
man.
dude. I mean, I've been writing.
Oh, you have actually?
I have been writing.
Yo, so you're working on a project.
Yeah.
Yo,
A couple things.
I've heard a couple songs on
It's
it,
fire,
and I have to
man.
say, it's the best E-Man I've heard in a long time.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yo, yeah.
Appreciate it.
That one shit you said, I'm not gonna say it, but that shit was fire, man.
Oh,
That
you
shit-
the wiped off or whatever?
Yeah.
it's like, anyways,
be on the lookout for my mans right here. dude.
E-Man is dropping soon. If you're a fan of his music, make sure to check it out. I've been doing a lot of fucking music shit over the past couple of weeks.
Hell, you tell him.
Lay it out.
I think almost for the past 2 months, I've done a show, at least one a week.
It's been crazy. I can't keep up, to be honest.
It is pretty crazy. If you're watching this now, it's Thursday, which means you should go to the Crow's Nest, because I'm
Hit it
going to
up.
hop into, my friend's band's playing. He's going to let me come up and rock a couple freestyles. So if you're seeing this on Thursday morning, check me out at the Crow's Nest.
Hit it up,
it's
man.
pretty dope, because there's like 1,000 to 1,500 people that go every single time. So a really dope opportunity.
good times, good times.
And then this Friday, no, not this Friday. Yeah, this Friday.
Hey, one after the other.
This Friday in Watsonville, it's
the
going
11th?
down. It's the 11th. I got a couple guest spots. And then the 18th, which is also this month in August, I'm playing a free show at the Tannery from 4 to 8.
That's dope.
And August 24th,
Or 21st.
August 24th, we're doing Summer Nights 2.
Ooh, give it a number
I'm
2,
really excited.
baby.
Summer Nights 1 was incredible. And for Summer Nights 2, we have some really heavy hitters, including Crooked Fam.
What?
Also, my my homegirls New Fame. They're currently on their We All Make Mixtapes tour, and hopefully we'll get them on the podcast. Episodes. It'll be a lot of fun.
I think this show is gonna be fucking lit, especially nowadays, because like now you got some names on it. Yeah. Crooked Fam, dude, they know to set the fucking party off. So shout out to Crooked Fam. Y'all really know how to set this party off.
Robbie, J1, Khan, New Fame, Alwa. Yo, so here's the thing. Dude, here's what I told E-Man, and you're more than welcome to do it, but E-Man said he'd open up.
E-Man, get that
he would do a 15-minute set. I don't know if you want to join and get like...
I'll do it if you do it, though.
I'm going to be gone in Mexico.
So I guess I'm going to
have
to...
I know, man.
15 minutes, though?
However you want to start.
Insane.
Yeah. If you guys want to see E-Man play the show, make sure you comment down below. Do you guys have anything you want to get into before I jump into a topic?
You know what?
Anything you guys just want to like talk about?
What you got?
I want you to launch it off.
Okay, dude, this is one that's been on my mind for a little bit.
Hey, so podcast starts now.
Hey, thank you guys for joining us. By the way. Okay, so here's a question. I don't know if I should do which one.
Not that one, the other one.
Yeah, the other one. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
That shit was
I just didn't like the breath
one.
you came.
Okay, so
there's a negative breath.
This is a tough one, guys. This is a tough one, and I've come across it before. But if your friend is dating, I don't want to use the word hoe, but I will use the word hoe.
If she's dating a hoe.
If your friend is dating
a hoe,
someone that you could be worried about,
a hoe,
do you tell them?
Yes, but only after you've witnessed.
Only after
something.
you smashed her.
No. What the fuck? Nah, come on, cut that. No, fuck that. That's horrible. No, dude. Trying to talk some serious shit, and then
Alwa said the question so he could have said that.
No, I set that up.
No, for real though. I feel like if, like, for sure, you know. Okay, let's say you're the friend, you're the hoe. I'm the boyfriend.
I'm dating this hoe.
Is this an example? Or?
Yeah, it's an example.
I'm dating this hoe.
So I see the girl, right? I see her
or guy, whatever.
No doubt in my mind, that's her. That's when you go tell your homie. I don't feel like you tell your homie, oh, someone told me, or I heard.
So my question is, if you know this girl and you know like her tendencies or whatever, or guy, whatever, this applies to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Do you can you warn your friend? I only ask this because I've tried in the past and it doesn't work.
You know what? This is what I think. If you know the girl and you know her track record,
or guy,
okay, whatever.
Let's keep it fair.
Okay, our friends are gonna be guys. Let's keep it.
Let's also keep it real.
Let's keep it real. Fair.
Right, so I think you tell them one time. Like if you know their tendencies, tell them one time.
Right.
The things that you know, and then if they don't, that's all you got to do. That's your responsibility, is to let your friend know that you are concerned. Mm-hmm. Tell them what you know one time, and after that, it's up to them what they do with that information. You know what I'm saying? You're only being a good friend to have to tell them, but you don't. It's not your job to make sure that they don't.
Back up. You're saying, my bad.
Why are you serving him up, dude?
Hold up. You're saying, okay, so was your question like, okay, the girl's already cheating, or the girl has a track record?
We never said any of that.
Okay, girl, guy, whatever. The person is already cheating, or you just know that they're cheating.
You just know. Stop. You just know that person is not someone. Let's say that's your best friend. Mm-hmm. It's just not someone you'd want your best friend to be with. That's what I'm saying. Whether that's she's not trustworthy, whether that's she's not good in a relationship, whatever that is, do you warn them? Like, do you tell them? I only say it because I've tried and it didn't work. Because in my experience, people don't listen.
I mean, you can warn them, but
right.
Okay, but see, this is the thing.
Do you though? I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah, no, dude. I feel like it's like, if you're the homie, dude, that's a responsibility.
That's what a good friend will say something to your friend. Whether it's good or bad, whether it's gonna piss him off or not, as long it's the truth, man. Yeah. Like I said, don't be a hater. And when you like someone or when someone is into a chick, they're gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So like I said, it's just your job.
What if that person, the cheater, changes their way, yo? Like,
you never said they cheated.
Okay, so listen.
See, I'm stuck on that.
If they change your ways, no, that's cool. And people can change. I'm just saying,
man.
Like if you see your homie with somebody and you're like, yo, like I kind of want to talk to you, like I don't know.
I feel like that is you should approach your homie and tell him that.
All right.
Like, yo, be careful, dog. Watch your back. You know what I'm saying? But
I like what you said, dude. Just once and
Just one
that's
time, man. You just let him know.
Because then you're like, yo, I told you, man, but like it's not
told him.
my responsibility.
nah, you could tell them.
And like I said, you need
If you see some shit pop up,
and you don't
exactly.
want, yeah,
but then if they don't listen,
you know what I'm saying? But it's also your job to not be a hater and also support your friend. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Oh,
So,
shit.
like I said, that's why I say it
People
once,
change.
This guy.
say it once, and then support your friend and whatever they do. But you know what I'm saying? Keep an eye.
My
Dude,
dude,
could be
not
like-
bad. You
it
killed
could
that
be
one.
like that.
And just for that, we're gonna go right to my boy.
Oh,
Kid.
here we go.
Hey,
Here we go.
all right. So hey, I got a couple topics.
I bet you
Oh
will.
shit! Just give us one.
It is the
Just give us
podcast.
I'm gonna give
It's
you
those
one. I'm gonna give you
motherfucking
one.
Lamboys.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
Lambo, bah.
Don't
Okay, sorry.
do that. Don't do that.
Man.
All right. Well, this kind of one of my questions kind of ties into what you said.
Tie it all
Lamboys?
together, baby.
So, once somebody cheats,
Ooh.
Here we go.
are they considered a lifetime cheater?
Ooh.
Are they always going to cheat? Can you trust them ever
No,
again?
They're not always gonna.
It
cheat.
depends. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they're always gonna cheat. I mean, yeah, it depends. but-
Depends on the circumstance of the cheating. Was it? This was. I mean, I don't want to like say cheating is all right, but what are the circumstances around it? Was it like a one-time thing?
Yeah,
Was it
I'll lay
like-
I'll lay a couple scenarios out.
One time, many times, it's still the same. It's still cheating.
So you
bro.
okay?
I mean,
but I think there's-
people can make a mistake, but that doesn't say a lot about their
You can't
character.
make a mistake cheating.
Let's say
dude. Come
someone.
on, kid.
Okay,
I thought it was you, baby.
No,
Nah,
that's not like
That's
that.
not the kind of mistake. I'm talking about a mistake like I regret this.
You don't think that there are unique situations that maybe someone cheats once and then they learn their lesson and never cheat again? Do you think
Rarely.
once they
Yeah.
cheat once,
I
do you
mean,
think they're
yeah.
always going to cheat?
No, no.
I think when people cheat once and then get away with it, they continue to do it.
You think so?
Most parts.
It's easier for them to cheat, I think.
What
but
about-
I don't think they're just cheaters.
What about a guilty conscience? What if someone cheats and their conscience just eats them alive and they never do it again?
I think that cheating in itself doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to cheat in the
I'm gonna get a
future.
little personal with that one. Go ahead.
Okay.
That happened to me. I cheated. My conscience ate me up, and I told her. I straight up told her like, "Hey, this, and
You
this
told
happened."
you told
my
your
girl at the
girlfriend.
time. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, this, and this happened."
Damn, props on getting personal,
Ladies, man.
No, but
No
like,
surprise there.
But dude, it's horrible, dude. Like that feeling. Like I remember the one thing that I kept thinking was, okay, I love her this much, but I cheated. Every time she would say that to me, every time she'd say I love you, that would be in the back of my head, like, like.
So you
okay, I
projected
said
it onto her.
Yeah, it was like I said it. You know, like
Right.
it was so easy for me to do it. Like what? And then the whole like
starts to unravel.
untrustworthy and like not.
So then
trusting
everything
her.
started crumbling.
Yeah, and it was just like I don't know. The way we broke up was that she was hanging out with her sister's boyfriend, and I was so like gone on the jealousy shit that I was like, "No, you're fucking getting with them." Like, no. Boom, we broke up, hung up, never talked to her. Well, I talked to her again, but that was the last time we were like a thing.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
Well, props.
And
on getting
dude, yeah,
personal,
that
man.
fucking conscious shit, dude. Oh, that shit. Eats
So
me
then
up,
you do
dude.
believe that somebody can.
Yeah, you can change for it. You can not be a cheater.
Alright.
You cheat once, you learn your lesson.
So what do you think?
So I don't think. I mean,
And we're not supporting cheating. I'm not saying that.
Definitely don't cheat
Don't
on
cheat,
your
that's some bullshit.
on your spouse. If you don't want to be with them, just don't be with
Yeah,
them.
be real.
I don't think one instance of cheating necessarily defines who you are,
Yeah.
but if you see a pattern, I think you can draw a conclusion from it. Like, hey, maybe this person
Yeah.
might cheat again. But it's all circumstance.
Right.
I mean, you can't just label it and say.
I feel like it's always easier for a cheater
but
to
you
cheat
know,
again.
but you know how like girls are always like, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. You know, like some girls are so stuck in thinking that men are always like that.
I think what they relate that to though is that if a guy cheats on a girl and he tells her and he gets away with it, then he'll continue to kind of those bad habits, right? And I think that's more of like an instance of I'm allowing myself to be disrespected, but I'm going to stay with this guy.
Right.
I could be wrong, but that's kind of where I think that idea
yeah.
comes from of like once a cheater, always a cheater. I mean, if somebody cheats on you and you decide to leave them, they can't cheat on you anymore.
Right.
Like, right? What do you think, man?
You know what? Because, dude, I've definitely seen people that cheat. Like, there's different ways. Like, people cheat in different ways, right?
There's different cheaters, dude.
There's some people that are like, oh, man, I cheated, fuck, and the guilty conscience shit. And then there's guys that will go out with the intention
Of cheating.
right? And then they'll do it multiple times. Those types
don't
of
give a
people,
fuck. Like-
I think it's going to be a long road for them
Yo,
to
but what
rehabilitate themselves.
what do you think about the person that is, let's say, a good father, right? Good husband.
Or good mother, good wife.
Provides for the family.
on,
You know where I'm
keep
going
it
with this.
equal.
Provides for the family. But every now and then,
He be at the club.
likes to go
He
out.
be slipping and sliding.
Likes to go out and get a little something on the
Get a little
side.
hanky panky.
What do you think about that? Is
Get
that
a little rubber sock.
is that okay? If no one ever finds out, is that okay?
No, bro, what the
It's
fuck?
not. It's never.
Go out, let me go murder someone.
It's-
No one found out. Is that alright?
It's never. No.
It's kind of a big difference,
Nah, fuck that. It's just, you murdering someone's heart, bro.
You are talking
buddy.
about
Ladies man over here.
People
Wow,
being
I'm trying to look good for the
deceased.
girls.
No.
You were talking about people dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Talking
talking
cheaters,
about.
man.
Oh.
It's not okay. It's never
It's not
okay to
okay.
do that, right? You know,
Even if no one knows,
it's
like,
not.
come
No,
on,
it's
dog.
not.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's not.
I'm
If
with you, dog.
If you are in a committed relationship, it's like what we said earlier. Just fucking break up with the person if you don't want to be with the person. If you need to fucking go cheat, then
Very true.
it says something about your life, man. So I don't think it's right.
So don't cheat on your girl or your guy or whoever you're with.
Or-
Don't want to draw some lines.
be
Yeah.
faithful.
There's-
E-man, you faithful son of a bitch. What do you got?
Yo, you fucking son of a
What kind of
bitch.
topics you got for us?
Hey, I guess we're gonna karma. Do you guys believe in it?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on karma? Are you afraid it might get you or what?
I don't know
been a
why
good
if
person.
you say karma, why do your eyes have to bug out?
Because dude, I'm looking at you.
They can't see it. Though. You guys
Oh.
are both weird. So karma.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on karma, dude? Does it exist?
Yes.
I believe it.
Is it always just?
What does that mean?
Like, does it get who it needs to get? Like,
I honestly think the shit that you do bad,
it's
and you
always
put out into the world, it's always gonna come back to you at some
at
point.
one point or another.
Yeah.
In one way or the other, it's always gonna come back. You put good shit out into the world, and good shit will come back to you.
100%.
I can't explain it scientifically
You
and
can't.
all that,
No, you can't. You can't. That's
but
one of the
dude,
things.
you put out good shit, you're gonna get good shit. You
Same
put out
with-
bad shit, you're gonna get bad shit. You attract that energy. It's the same. You know, that's what I feel.
That's what's up.
What you
That's
feel,
a
man?
Nice definition of karma, dude. Yeah, it's real. Fuck yeah, I believe in karma.
Is it just?
Not all the time. I don't think so.
Who do you think deserves some karma that? maybe they
better
haven't got yet?
not. Better not say.
Damn!
No one in this room though. No.
No, obviously with the fucking lab boys.
It just sounded kind of
Well-
no, but definitely, dude. I feel like some people got it coming.
Okay.
I always call karma Burt Reynolds. That's the
Burt
name.
Reynolds.
Yo, man, put that, get that homeless guy some money, man, cause it's Burt Reynolds.
There
you
you
about
go.
to, you about to meet him.
Yeah.
You about to meet him.
Yeah, E-man, great topic. Yeah,
I don't know.
I believe in karma too. All
about
right,
to
so
meet
I got
him.
another question for you guys.
Something, you got a question for us?
So you guys want to go? You guys want to go pretty deep, or you guys want to go?
Go deep,
or you
bro.
guys want to go love boys?
Nah, go deep.
We are so love boys.
You want to go love boys, don't you?
No, we just been going love.
Okay,
boys
okay, let's
all
go
the
deep. Let's go
fucking
deep.
time.
Let's go deep. Is addiction a choice or disease?
Oh,
Didn't we already talk about this?
Did we?
I don't know, but let's get into it.
Yeah.
Did we?
We already did.
Did we?
Well, let's talk about it.
What were our thoughts on addiction being a disease?
It wasn't a disease.
Okay, so we talked about this
said it was a
in
choice.
another segment that we filmed, but I don't think they were able to see the segment. So let's talk about it.
Let's
right?
talk about it.
I
I think we might have talked about this off camera, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think addiction is. I don't think it's a disease. I think people have said it is a disease to excuse and take off some of the responsibility or the pressure that addicts feel, so they can feel like just to lessen the stigma
Right.
of it. Right. I don't think it's a disease. I think it's a. I mean, while I do feel empathy towards these people, I don't think it's a disease. I think it's a choice. I think you make a choice, and by calling it a disease, I think it's destructive because you take the accountability off the person, right? When you're calling it a disease, then addicts start feeling like, that's not my fault. You know, it's a disease. That's why I'm like this. You know, that's why I continue to do the things that I do. But I think that there are people that have said fuck that and have shown that they can overcome those obstacles. It's not a disease. Because I've talked to people where they've overcome the whole getting sober thing, and they say this. They say that, oh yeah, I'm gonna have the disease for the rest of my life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still sober, but I'll have the disease for the rest of my life. Why do you need to have that hanging over you if you've overcome? Like, you're better than that. I don't think it's a disease.
What do you think?
No, I don't think it's a disease either.
So here's the thing.
I mean, hold up.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like maybe during that time of addiction, the person is sick, you know?
And it's definitely hard, right?
Yeah, it's like an illness.
Yeah.
It's like you're sick, you know.
Disease
but
is
it's
so
not,
final, man.
Yeah,
Like-
it's not like a disease where it's just like, yo,
Yeah.
you're fucked. You're gonna have that disease all your life. You know what I mean? Like, nah,
Yeah.
So here's what I think, and I kind of was on the same page with you guys, but recently I learned a little bit more about it, and I'm not necessarily on the same page. But I think initially to do a drug or whatever it is, I think that's a choice. Once you become addicted, however, I don't think it's necessarily a choice. It's more of a
That's
disease.
when you're sick.
Right, it's more of a disease, right? Because you have these drugs in your brain and you're not necessarily making the same decisions that you would when you're sober. And some people want to get sober, recognize it's fucking their lives up, but they can't. So yes, I think that's a disease. It stops becoming a choice at that point.
I don't think
It depends how you define disease, though.
Look, I don't think it's a disease, though. Yes, it's. You say it stops becoming a choice because people recognize that they want to be done and they want to stop. It still is a choice. It's just a harder choice to make. And some choices in life are going to be fucking harder than the others, right? And this is one of those choices that you really need to fucking dedicate yourself to. It's just a fucking harder choice, right? So this is, I don't think it's a disease. It's just something that you really need to dedicate yourself to and commit yourself to.
And go get help if you need it.
Go get help if you need it.
But there's
But
If you guys are addicted to anything besides from alcohol, no. If you guys are addicted to anything, make sure you get the help that you need. And comment down below whether you think addiction is a choice or a disease. We only have 10 motherfucking minutes left. Should I
That's
jump?
a lot of fucking time. Why did you make them feel like this is gonna be over?
Because I want to do story time, but I don't know if we have time.
Do it.
Oh man! I'm so excited for this. And
Once upon a time.
This is a really dope segment we call story time. I'm gonna kick it off, but look forward to more stories from both these guys.
More
Look
stories.
at those thumbs. This story is a story of mishap, a story of someone that didn't make it, and a story of a dream that came true. About a year ago, I wanted to film a video for a song of mine called Brake Lights.
Brake lights.
If you haven't seen it, it's really great. It turned out
Only
great.
down,
But I had a vision
brake
for
lights.
it in my head, and I knew how I wanted it to be. But the problem was I had to coordinate with the videographer, the person whose car I was going to use, along with the model, and along with an actor. So this is really one of my first videos where I had to incorporate
Like a storyline.
storyline and multiple people. But luckily, I had my good guy here, Krishan Simon Pillay, because I knew I could count on him to be the videographer.
What?
Anyways, we set up and did the shoot. I'm kidding, we didn't do the shoot. I called Krishan and he wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. But I scheduled everything else last minute. I hit up someone that I met about a month before that, and I said, hey, my videographer wasn't able to make it. Can you shoot? His name is Justin Bauer. Justin came through. Justin, you are the man.
Big up.
Justin came through and shot an amazing, dope video.
Hey, it was
now,
fucking awesome, by the way.
flash forward to now. Justin has gone on and he now works in the media department for a large cannabis company, Absolute Extracts.
Nice.
Recently, he was in a meeting and they said that they wanted to pick up some hip hop artists or some hip hop people that looked like that would fit that demographic. And what did he do? He played Brake Lights for him.
Nice.
After he played Brake Lights, they said, that's the guy we want. So he did a shoot that was paid for me and the model that was in Brake Lights.
Awesome.
So it's kind of crazy if you think about it because this guy didn't show up.
Oh, thank you, Kayshawn.
Did I not
Think
show up
about
because
that.
I didn't?
It's fate, dog.
Yeah, you didn't make Brake Lights, but
You knew it.
No, I know I didn't make
No,
it.
he knew it.
No,
dog.
but because you didn't, look what's happened.
Yeah. He knew you were gonna be that.
We've come full circle, guys. Also, check out Absolute Extracts. I'm
They
on
got some good
I'm on
shit.
their Instagram page,
Yeah.
which is pretty fucking lit, and we're gonna have some more work in the future. And yeah, I hope that inspires you guys. Not every setback is really a setback. Yeah, story time.
Get up and go get it.
Boom! Look at this guy's face.
Boom.
He wasn't expecting that.
Because I was trying to think, like, why did I not make it?
Yeah, I thought the
You
same
already
thing.
know. You already
No,
know.
not like
I thought the
Yeah,
same thing.
yeah,
So,
dude, y'all do
anybody,
y'all thing.
anybody to the topic before I jump into Love Boys?
Look, hey man,
Love boys.
well here I'm gonna jump into it.
Go. Do it.
And
Come
I
on.
want to say, we've all done some silly shit, silly shit, and like this is kind of Love Boys, right?
Right.
Especially when we were younger, we did some silly shit, especially to impress a girl. So I want to know what are some things
Oh,
that
shit.
you guys have done to
my
impress
God.
a girl? It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how stupid it is. And I know we've done some stupid shit. So please tell me a stupid story of when y'all try to impress a girl.
Damn. Now, how about you go first? Because I gotta think.
I can't really think of something off the top.
Yeah,
I can think of something that happened that was pretty funny that happened to me. I was dating this girl.
Hey, you ain't dating no girls.
I was dating this girl, and I worked at Nob.
Wait.
I worked at Nob Hill at the time.
Alright, buddy.
And I had gone to work that morning, and there was a contest on the radio. If you called in and you won, they would have someone come out to your boyfriend or girlfriend's work and sing to them.
What?
So,
He sang to me.
so I was working in Nob Hill at the deli.
Deli boys.
She walks in
Ham boys.
along with two people from the radio station. They go to the front desk and they check in with the manager and they let them know what's going to happen. And then they get on the intercom and they go, "Hey everybody, we're here from Kadon. If you want to join us, we're going to the deli." I didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, "Oh shit, Kadon's here? They're coming to the deli? I work in the deli. This is dope. This is going to be so dope, man." So they come up to me and they're like, "Are you Alwa?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And then I see her and I'm like, what's going on here? So they pull out a little speaker and this dude, this dude from the radio, I don't know who he was, but he sang like a good minute, 30 seconds to me.
This motherfucker sang to you at a deli?
It was a little strange because like the girl was looking at me just like so happy. Like,
Damn.
This motherfucker brought a motherfucker that sang to you while you were at the deli?
Damn.
It was
you
a
making
radio.
him sandwiches?
No, you can't just give sandwiches out for free. It's a business.
Pay him.
Nah, dude. But yeah, that's. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if that fits the story. You
That shit was hella strange.
What the fuck?
Hella strange.
That's kind of weird.
Oh, man,
I feel
that was
awkward just listening.
Yo, it was.
I wasn't even there.
It was funny as fuck because they remixed a Neo song. It was that.
Oh, remember? Oh, Neo.
This shit keep getting worse.
No, and he had like custom lyrics for me and shit. I was like, yo, dog.
Yo, shout out to the girl that did that. I think I know who you're talking about.
You do, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
You want to keep 100?
Yeah, keep it 100.
No.
Oh, wait, no.
I meant like we'll keep it 100.
Oh,
keep that shit
stealth mode.
low.
100 stealth mode.
100. Email. What about you?
What about me?
You got any funny stories for us on that side? Embarrassing stuff you did for a girl? I can't think of it. I know I've done.
I can't think of anything either.
What about you, dude?
I know I have.
What
I
about,
know for
what
a fact
about you,
I have.
man? I know you've done some embarrassing
I'm
stuff.
trying. It's kind of hard for me to think. I know one. Like I was young, and I was in San Diego, right? And you know what I'm saying. This is when I was going through like tough. You know what I'm saying.
Tough time.
There was like this line at the beach in the water, and it was like, "Don't go this far," right? Hold on.
I just remembered one. Sorry.
Don't go this far, right? And it was, and I'm always the type to fucking push it, right?
Go far.
Push it. Girl was in the water, right? And we were kind of like talking, whatever, and then like, I don't know how. There's a gap, but I kept swimming out, and I wanted to just kind of prove to her that I'm a fucking rebel, dog, and I can fucking. I don't give a fuck if the sound's telling me not to go out this far. I'm gonna go that far.
Yeah.
So I went, dude. Before you know it, dog, I'm getting pulled back really far.
Fear sensing?
And I'm like, dude, I'm like, oh shit. So I start swimming faster, right? And I look up, and I'm still further. I'm getting further out. I see my dad all the way at the end on the sand, right? I put my hand out to tell my dad, like, yo, dude, like, I'm fucked. My dad looks at me and he goes, he waves back at me. Yeah, he waves. I'm like, yo, no, he's not getting it, dude. So I keep trying to swim. Dude, I'm further out. I look at my dad again. Yo, I wave. He waves again, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm fucked, dude. So, dude, the girl is fucking already gone. She's not even looking at me no more.
She doesn't care.
So now I'm fucked. I try to impress the girl, and I'm about to die. So I'm fucking swimming, dude. I'm getting further out. Dude, all of a sudden, dude, some guy comes from under the water, dude.
You're saying
under the water. He's like this. He pumps out, dude, with this little thing. He's like, grab on, bro. He fucking throws something, dude. He's like, grab on, bro. I'm like, who the fuck are you, dude? Just grab on, dude. And then I grab on, dude, and like, he pulls me in, dude. So, dude, imagine, this girl is watching me
Get pulled in by another dude?
Rescued by another man that was younger than me.
Did he get the girl?
Huh?
Yeah,
he probably got the girl.
Probably,
Dude, you rescue a life.
Dude, no. And I
getting the
remember
girl.
I was so pissed because my ego, we got to show her, dude. He was like, "You alright, bro?" I'm like, "Dude, fuck you, dude." And I just said, "Fuck you," and
Dude, the
left.
guy saved your
Dude,
life.
the guy saved my life, dude.
Wow.
In hindsight, I didn't end up with the girl. I didn't end up being friends with the lifeguard. And my dad didn't know what the fuck was going on the whole time.
But you learned a valuable life lesson, and that's the motherfucking Lab Boys podcast. This was episode 23. Thank you guys so much for checking us out. Again, we're going to film episode 24, 25, take a break for 2 weeks, and then we'll be back with season 2. In the meantime, make sure you motherfucking subscribe, and yeah, we'll catch you in the next fucking
make
cast.
sure you hit the button, baby.
Hit it.
Hey, it's 88 over everything. Y'all know.
Yay!